Well, hey guys, and welcome to the Youth Ministry Mentor. I'm your host, Tony Wolf, and different scenery today. I'm not in my office. I'm out here on the farm that we live on. You can see the beautiful fields of corn behind me. And I have something I want to share with you today. It's something that I've known in my mind for a very long time, and finally, the light bulb went off, and I really came to understand it this past week. I'm in a super busy season right now. 2 weeks ago, we did a mission trip to Indianapolis, Indiana. And then this past full week has been, I was leading music for Vacation Bible School with my daughter. And next week we have church camp. So just 3 weeks back to back to back. It's just been kind of nuts, but I had this kind of revelation this past week that was awesome, and I can't wait to share this idea with you. You may have heard this before too, but man, did it become so real to me. And it's this idea, and maybe you've heard this concept. It's kind of this idea that when you're mentoring someone or you're training someone up to be a leader, you lead and they watch you. And then the second step is that you lead and they help you. And then the third step is they lead and you help them. And then the fourth step is that they lead and you watch them. So it kind of this 4-step progression. And that's something that I had heard before in ministry. And I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. That totally makes sense. But I never put it into practice. I never actually did that. But let me just tell you, I want to tell you 2 stories of examples where that's happening in my life right now. And it's been amazing to watch. The first was, 2 years ago at summer camp, I had a boy who plays guitar. He's just learning. He's just kind of learning the basics, and he knows I'm a worship leader. I play guitar. I've been playing for 27 years. So I know a thing or two about guitar. And we were just jamming at camp and playing a little bit. And, he came alongside me after camp and he said, "Hey, I want to be on the worship team. I want to play." And I said, "Great. Absolutely. We practice on Wednesday nights. You're welcome to come." And then he showed up and he started playing. And he'd ask me if I forget to send him the set list. He'd say, "Hey, what's the set list? I need to practice. I want to know what the songs are." And he just faithfully showed up every Wednesday to practice and every Sunday morning. And to be honest, I said, "Great, let's do it." And we got him plugged into the system, and we kind of kept his level, pretty buried in the mix, if I'm honest. But what a beautiful way for him to learn to play guitar and to learn how to be on stage and to learn how to lead worship with this safety net around him. Okay. We have very competent musicians that I play with every week, and I'm super comfortable leading worship every week. But here's an opportunity for him to get on stage and to practice his craft with the safety net of, if he makes a mistake, it's okay. I've got his back. I'm playing acoustic guitar too. I'm more louder in the mix. And so, but what I came to realize is there's going to be a day that I'm gone. I'm on vacation. I'm out of town. I can't be there, or I get sick, God forbid, or something. I can't lead worship. And I say, "Hey buddy, can you step up and lead?" And I really do believe that he's going to say, "Yeah, no problem." I have so much experience now. I've been on stage. This is a comfortable place for me. I'm used to playing. I've got the hang of this. And maybe it won't be perfect, but hey, I'm not perfect either. But I think that I'm giving him the opportunity to build his confidence. Okay. He has watched me do it, and now he's coming alongside, and I'm leading, but he's helping me out. He's there with me. And then there might be an opportunity where even if I'm there, I'll say, "Hey, you know what? Maybe you lead worship this Sunday. I'll be right there behind you. I got your back. You're not going to fall. You're not going to fail. But this is an opportunity for you to step out and get some experience." And then in the event that I can't be there, like I said, I'm on vacation or something, he's like, "No, it's no problem. I got this." Nope. Hey, my phone just fell over. Sorry about that. I'm outside in the wind. And then the second thing that was pretty cool, I said I led Vacation Bible School with my daughter this week. She was really excited to help out. I thought, and I'm exhausted because I just came from this mission trip this past week. I had we got back Saturday. I had Sunday off, but you know how that goes. I still had to lead worship and things. It was Father's Day. We were running around doing a bunch of other things, so I didn't even get much rest. And then it was Monday, and it was time for Vacation Bible School. And I was supposed to be the one in charge. And I said to my daughter, "Listen, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to lead the first 2 groups. Each day we had 6 groups that came through music. I said, I'm going to lead the first 2 groups. You watch me. I want you to watch everything that I do, the jokes that I make, how I act silly, the way I engage the group, the songs that we do. And you pay attention because I'm going to turn it over to you, and then you're going to lead the rest of the groups. And that's exactly what we did. And man, to her credit, she is super, super good at mimicking what she sees. And so I led those first 2 groups, and I said, all right, McKenna, it's your turn. And man, she took over, she led, and then, the next several days, I was right there with her. I always had her back, and there were opportunities where I had to kind of jump in and kind of save the day when she maybe was losing control, because I should mention, she's just finished 7th grade. She's going into 8th grade. So she's young, but capable. She's leading kids that are kindergarten through 5th grade. Very capable. She did a fantastic job, but was it perfect? No. There was a couple moments where she kind of panicked a little bit and she needed someone to help guide her. And I was right there to save the day, kind of swoop in and take over. But what an awesome opportunity to develop a new leader and give her an opportunity with a safety net for her to develop her skills. I think back when I started leading worship, when I actually led worship in front of a congregation, I was in college, and I never got that safety net. I got kind of thrown to the wolves, and it was like, hey, you know some guitar chords? Good luck. Let's see how it turns out. And I just had to learn on the fly. And if I'm honest, there were several services that I had where I kind of fell on my face. I just dropped the ball and things got really awkward and I didn't know what to say, or I played the wrong chords, or I played in the wrong keys, or I just really messed up, and I didn't have a safety net. No one grabbed me and said, hey, it's fine. No big deal. I got your back. And so what I'm learning even now at 46 years old and having been in ministry, youth ministry and worship leading ministry for 20 plus years, I'm still just now that light bulb is going off, and I'm learning the value of investing in others and giving them a safe place to hone their skills where they're not going to fail, but they can build that confidence and build those skills so that I can sort of pass that torch, pass the baton, and I can take a step back. And I'll tell you, really, there's 2 huge things that I'm learning. Number one, I'm 46, and I know there's a lot of 46-year-olds that are super healthy and have tons and tons and tons and tons of energy, but I'm not that guy. And so it's been beneficial to me because I'm just starting to slow down a little bit. I don't have the stamina that I had at 20 years old. And so I'm starting to rely a little bit more on the people around me. And so it's been beneficial for me, but it's also giving those people in my life opportunities to step into roles that they may flourish in the future. I don't know if any of these people that I'm investing in are going to become worship leaders or youth pastors. I don't know, but they might. And if so, that's fantastic. And even if they don't, there's still skills that they've developed that they might be able to use in whatever capacity they find God using them in. And so that's just something I wanted to share with you guys today. I'm really inspired by that today. I hope it's beneficial to you. I don't have a freebie to give to you today. You can tell that this is sort of an off-the-cuff video. I'm not in my office. I haven't planned this all out, but it was something that was on my heart, and it's something that's very real to me this past week, and I wanted to share that with you. So take that for what it is. If you find anything that I said in this video beneficial, please share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to interact with you and get to know you and your experience and how God's working in your ministries. So that's what I have to share with you guys today. And I want you to know, like, truly, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I love you. I appreciate what you do for the kingdom. I love you, but not nearly as much as Jesus does. God bless you guys.